Classically, a chakra, according to the Ayurvedic viewpoint, it's a center of energy. And chakra means wheel. So it gives the impression that not only is it an energy center, but that it's turning, that it's moving. The chakra energy feeds the body. It feeds the nervous system, it feeds the organs, and it also gives energy for the functions of the body. Emotionally, it influences how we feel depending on the consistency and the balance of the flow from the chakra and its energy through to the physical part of the body. And if that has any kind of interruption, any kind of blockage, then that can come out as erratic and negative emotions. So if we can adjust that and free up the flow of the chakra and bring it into harmonious alignment, then the emotional component and also the physical component that's related to each chakra can change, can improve, if not to just grow into something more dynamic. If a chakra is out of alignment or blocked, or the flow is sluggish as far as moving energy into the body, then a person could have difficulty with the organ or the function that's in that location. As an example, the solar plexus is a place where a major chakra is located. And that flow affects all of the middle organs, and therefore it has a lot of influence on the upper digestive tract, the breaking down of our food, our ability to extract nutrition. This part of the solar plexus also affects our ability to be patient, to be calm, to be relaxed. And if it gets blocked or stagnant, we can be sometimes subject to outbursts of anger, become very impatient and unable to settle ourselves down. So improving the flow of that energy in the chakra, and this is a key thing, its ability to distribute that energy through the nervous system, through the energy channels to the organs, and therefore stimulate the organ function is really an essential part of how we feel physically and emotionally every day. And on top of that, it's also influencing our perception of how things are going around us, how things are relating to us, and how we're relating to other situations, people, places, and things. So a person may be struggling with, let's say, their stomach, the upper digestive system, and they improve their diet in a way that should help that. And maybe it does to some degree, but it's not complete. And that's because the body can't integrate that change. It can't respond to that change because the functions themselves have become sluggish and have become stagnated. So when we increase the flow or balance the flow, sometimes decreasing the flow, and that's what we discover when we start to work with chakras, then what we have is a return to normal function. And so when we then improve the input of our nutritional quality, we can have a beneficial effect from that. The way that I'm presenting the chakras is unique because it brings the person in contact with the actual sensation of that energy center. And once they're in touch with that and they can clearly determine that they're connected, that their mind and their awareness is connected to that energy center, and then determine what it's doing, then they can influence how that energy center is functioning. I know that people read about chakras in books, very helpful. There's a lot of great information. There may be different kinds of processes for people to balance the chakras. Also, there are therapists and energy workers that have different techniques. But this is a technique where the person is self-balancing, evaluating, seeing if there's an aberration in the flow, and having different tools to make an adjustment, and then over time see an improvement. So one of the key factors and the simple factor is that it gives a way for the person to be sure that they are actually connected and therefore able to make some kind of shift or change.